What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy, Snowy Kurama. Welcome to Week 7 of the NDL, aka Noob Draft League. We are up against our opponent, Shirou Ogami, and their Alolan Arcanines. It'll be one hell of a battle. If you guys are hyped and excited to see that action, go ahead and press that like, hit that subscribe, and let's go ahead and get into the builder. Or, nope, their team. Yes, their team. It's been a while, can you tell? My opponent is bringing some craziness. The literal heat in Gouging Fire is wild. We also have the Mega Lopunny, which is not anything fun to fight against, and don't let that discount anything else that they might have in the back, because Scarf Flygon's crazy, Pecharunt is annoying and won't die, Greninja is a nice little specially offensive crazy thing, and I don't even want to know what Iron Thorns is going to be able to do with a Z Crystal. Let alone Tinkaton just sitting there being annoying as well. We cannot outspeed their fastest guy, Mega Lopunny, naturally with Spectre, so we're going to have some Scarf action, maybe even some Sticky Web, since we do have that Weber right there. And I'm just very scared of that Gouging Fire. This is going to be one hell of a match for our team here. We have some guys that kind of outspeed. It's kind of nuts, though, because that 124 and 97 speed difference between Urshifu and Ribombee is really biting us in the butt here with the Greninja, and Flygon can just run modest or maybe even have some HP that they wouldn't have normally. So that's that. Let's get into what I brought. Up first is our Urshifu with a Lumberry so that we can't get burned by the Pecharunt, at least the first try. And then we have a Wicked Blows, Close Combat, Swords Dance, and Sub. Sub will be very nice to get up in case we are up against the Delmise or maybe the Pecharunt again. You can sub up on a Will-O-Wisp. You could sub up on a Tinkaton going for T-Wave, even though that thing is going to just pop us with a Close Combat. Don't know even why I said that. But speaking of Close Combat, something I noticed looking at my opponent's team is most, besides the ghost types, are weak to fighting, so we can definitely capitalize on that with the close combat. Also, a lot of the team is weak to ground, so get ready for some ground and fighting action this week. Wicked Blow is also not resisted by very many guys, except for the Tinkaton, which is very unfortunate, but hey, we have Swords Dance, and then there is Greninja and Lopunny, who are weak to the close combat. So hopefully this thing can do some big ol' work. We have the speed to outpace a Tinkaton, and then the rest is in HP, and we got a little bit in Spadef, just cuz. Up next is our Drizzlin Pelipper with the heavy duty boots, Defog, Hurricane, U-Turn, and Roost. He's got more flying weak guys that we need to hit with a Hurricane, plus I'd rather hit Lopunny with a Hurricane than with a Hydro Pump or a Weather Ball. Plus, it's not guaranteed that we can keep up the rain. He does have a Gouging Fire and some guys that can go for Sunny Day, so we have to watch out for that. I'm bringing more of a Spadef Pelipper this week so that we can hopefully tank some stuff from the Greninja. This thing is going to be our hazard remover, as you can see with the Defog. That's why he's got the boots over the rain. Plus, it's not like Swampert needs too many rain turns, in my opinion, to really do what it needs to do. Hopefully it can just, hit stuff. Spoilers. Because we have Swampert here, pretending that you can't see the top of the screen and everything that I am bringing. We have Earthquake, Ice Punch, Superpower, and Rain Dance. Superpower is the fighting move that hits everything on my opponent's team the hardest. We will take a little bit of a debuff with its minus attack and minus defense on every use, but seeing how Pelipper's Rain won't stay up for too long because of the lack of Damp Rock, it's not going to make too much of a difference if we hit Superpower at least once. We have enough speed to outpace, I want to say, yep, we outpace Lopunny in the rain with this EV spread. And then the rest of it's an HP. We can afford to be Adamant here, which will be really, really good for all the attacks here. We have Rain Dance in the back because, we like our manual rain, plus if Pelipper goes down, we're not screwed. Heatran is up next with Stealth Rock, Magma Storm, Earth Power, and Toxic. This thing is meant to take a Earthquake from the Gouging Fire with the Sugar Berry, Plus, we can then Toxic it back, so it can't just sit there and click Scale Shot and Dragon Dance until it's plus 80,000, and then just hit us 6 times and we're dead. Earth Power is going to hit it pretty decently, I think, plus with the Toxic. And we have Magma Storm to trap stuff, and then, Stealth Rock. It's always nice to have the rocks. Up next is Ribombee with Focus Sash. We have Sticky Web, Moonblast, Switcheroo, and Tailwind. The idea with this guy is to take a hit with the Focus Sash, Tailwind up, or Sticky Web, depending on the situation we're in. If the hazard removers like Delmise and Empoleon are still around, we'll probably just Tailwind. And if not, then we can Sticky Web pretty freely. And then, once we're down to our Sash, we're just going to Switcheroo, so we can take whatever item my opponent is holding, and be good to go. We have enough speed here for a Greninja that's not Scarfed, and then the rest is in special attack to do as much damage with Moonblast as possible. It 2-shots a Greninja, which is pretty nice, and then the rest, a little bit that we have left, is in HP. Last but not least, we have Expert Belt Terapagos with Rock Polish, Tera, Starstorm, Earth Power, and Dark Pulse. A lot of guys actually resist Starstorm, but the guys that do not like Earth Power, which is Tinkaton and Pecharunt and the Iron Thorns, as well as the Empoleon, actually. And then the last one that does not like Dark Pulse, which is the dude guy, Delmise. I'm looking at the picture right now, and I'm like, what is your name? I don't remember. Anyway, we have Rock Polish to set ourselves up. I believe that will put us ahead of something that's Scarfed 283. Probably Scarfed Gren. Or Gouging Fire that's been set up. Hopefully it won't from the Heatran prep. And we have the E-Belt because we can't run Calm Mind, otherwise we'll probably have to get rid of Starstorm. And I really don't want to do that because it's pretty decent into a chunk of the team, especially the Lopunny. I don't really have much else to hit the Lopunny with this thing, so we're going to go ahead and see. Let's go to bench with the battle. Okay, we have the battle here. As you can see, we have the... I'm not going to read off the names of the mons. You guys can read. I believe in your ability to read, and I believe in your ability to see, so I'm not gonna do that. I don't know why I default to doing that sometimes. It's silly, in my opinion.
Slow, muted,
in my opinion.
Urshifu,
So,
Swampert, Heatran,
I'm not entirely
Bombay,
sure.
Terapagos
I don't exactly
Lopunny.
remember what I was thinking during this match because it was 2 weeks ago. The league's a little behind at the moment. But I do think that I just went... Did it go Pelipper to get up the rain? I think that might have been what I... No! I remember what happened. Oh my goodness. The memories of this match! They're flooding back, and I want them to go away. This match is scuffed as hell. Oh no! I remember what happened. So, I'll actually let Bench take over from here a little bit.
I think it's going to be...
He's going to make his prediction like he usually likes to do.
Flygon.
Alright, let's see. Let's see.
Terapagos,
Nope.
okay. Lopunny.
This is very bad. Here's what happened, folks. As I was grabbing the link for the Discord server, I was trying to click off of the URL box because it was highlighted, right after you copy and paste. So I didn't want that highlighted because I didn't want to accidentally press the delete or the backspace or something to take me out of the fight. So I clicked on the screen to make it go away. I didn't pay attention to what I clicked, and Terapagos came out the ball. So I didn't even have my lead yet, and just kidding, looks like I have my lead now. So this is very bad, because Terapagos in against the Lopunny that can press Fake Out or Close Combat or whatever else it wants to do, not good. So I'm already on the back foot, just off the rip. Pretty bad, if I do say so myself. We go into Pelipper, which I think was the best move I could have possibly done. Unfortunately, this guy is Spadef. It really should have been defensive, especially since that's what resisted Lopunny. Either that or just actually thought about my EVs a little bit more than just Max, and put some defensive EVs in for like a Close Combat or Fake Out or what have you.
And now
So,
switch
yep,
out into fly.
Pelipper's here. Should have really been my lead, but here we are. We see Fake Out, which is a critical hit. So not only is my lead bad, because I was not paying attention at all where I was clicking, but we got a crit Fake Out on us. Wait, no luck. No luck if it's... I don't have luck if it's not bad luck. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm just flabbergasted. Thunder Punch. I don't know why I didn't think about that. I really should have went Swampert right off the rip, but I was expecting like a return maybe. I don't know. Maybe a switch. I don't really know. I was probably trying to press either U-turn or maybe even Roost. Anything.
Swampert's got to come in now, right?
Honestly, really
Make
sucks.
use of this.
Yep, Swampert's in here now. We press the Mega button, I'm sure, and we probably press the... Did we press the Ice Punch? Earthquake? I pressed the Ice Punch, correctly predicting the Delmise, because this thing is the grass type of the team, and honestly, it's something that I overlooked when building, so... pretty bad.
Damage, though.
Not a lot of damage, as Bench said. Not a lot. So it's pretty bad that we're not like bulk up or something. Urshifu comes in here because I was expecting a burn, because it can, but also can take a power whip pretty okay, I think. Synthesis, which doesn't it doesn't recover a lot in the rain, but it's still a fat bomb that can live pretty much anything. Also, Wicked Blow pretty good. Wicked Blow pretty good in this guy. Do we see a Tinkaton coming on out? Do I press sub? I think I pressed sub. I don't know why.
What the hell?
I don't know why. I wasn't awake during this match, if I'm being 100% honest. It was 8 a.m. and I was used to waking up a lot later. Well, not a lot later, but not as early, because I go to the gym at night now. So, on that sub, I was able to get a Swords Dance off. I probably should have just hit into it, or maybe even switched out in the first place. But he played roughs me, gets rid of my sub, because, of course it does. And so I just go out and Heat Train. I really didn't want to do that to save it for the Gouging Fire, but I had to do what I had to do. It was either that or get rid of my Urshifu for no reason. But it worked out, because Gouging Fire's in. So, D-Dance is here. I have Earth Power. I do pretty good damage into this thing. I thought, for whatever reason, I was doing 33 during the segment that we just watched, or we just had. So, doing half right here is pretty good, in my opinion. Earthquake, we eat that with the Shuka Berry. Earth Power, killing the Gouging Fire. Threat neutralized. Threat neutralized by the guy.
Brother.
Close combat takes us out. Hoping for that burn. We're not going to get it, by the way, because of course we don't. Why would we be getting that burn? So, I get out the Rabombi. I feel like I pressed the Moonblast here because I wanted to just get off some damage.
Come on, let me see it.
I should have probably done like Sticky Web or something.
No clue.
But hey, Tinkaton damage, that's good information. We know this thing's set, and I don't remember what it was.
Do it now.
Here is where you see Sleepy Kurama at it again. I switcherooed first. Gave it a sash. And then I got Gigaton hammered. I was thinking about this during the match. I thought, what would be good? The strategy that I had out here. So, what I'm going to do is I want to get this thing's item. And I want to set up my Tailwind, since the Delmise is still around and can get rid of the Sticky Webs. So, I thought in my mind, which one do I want to get off more? And I was so excited about my switcheroo itemless to just take an item down with Rabombi that I completely forgot about step 1 of the plan, which was go down to Sash. So I gave Tinkaton a useless Sash, which is cool, but then I didn't get off my Tailwind or I didn't get off my speed control, which was the whole reason this thing was here. I don't know what to say. There's nothing to say. Sleepy.
Might have wanted that.
Oh man, that was bad, dude. That was so bad. I kicked myself several times after that, physically kicking. So I went out, rock polish, did what I have to do to outspeed the guys that are coming in. So Gigaton Hammer did way too much damage. So now I'm in stupid fake out range, which is bad. Greninja's here. I want to say, I just Starstorm this thing, which unfortunate that I didn't get a kill, but I'm E-Belt, I'm not Life Orb, or even, what's that special offensive? Is it Wise Glasses that buffs your special attack by 1.1? Yeah, so if I was any of those, I'd probably kill the Grand, but...
What in the awkward...
Some damage is okay.
Well,
It's obviously not okay, but...
Entrance. No, wait.
Yeah, pretty bad. Pretty bad. So Swampert is here, gets off the Fake Out. I have to do something. I think I'm trying to set up my rain, is what I'm trying to do. Do I just Ice Punch here? I Superpower,
I think it's okay.
expecting something. I don't know.
Ice Punch.
I go with the Urshifu because I need to...
Toxic.
Okay, so there we go. My Lumberry activates, so perfect. I think I just Wicked Blow here. No, I sub?
Does this have something to...
Okay. Oh, crit, by the way.
Well.
So, bro got 2 crits off against me. I pressed the wrong button when leading. And I'm a dumbass. So that's 3 things that are against me.
You have something to hit back.
So Wicked Blow almost kills. Almost kills. Bro got his calcs. So if I was able to keep my sub, this Delmise would be dead, dude. So unfortunate. I just keep missing out by that much. So I think my opponent just built good.
Kills.
I think that's what that is.
Swampert can come in and actually
expert
do
building,
damage, I guess.
So Swampert comes in. I Ice Punch. Okay. I can't possibly Rain Dance, unfortunately. Then he finesses me with the Lopunny. Spoiler alert. Fake Out. I can't do anything. You know, that's the name of the game. Greninja comes in.
Wait a second.
Dies.
Wait a second.
I get off my superpower, which really should have been a Rain Dance, but I don't really think it matters at the end of the day.
Come on now.
Lopunny comes in.
What's going on?
Clicks the Fake Out. I can't do anything, like I said. Then he close combats me because I'm in range. So, yep, that's kind of the game.
Oh my god.
What can I say that I haven't said already? Bad lead, right? Pay attention to where you're clicking. Pay attention to where you're clicking, folks. Pay attention, bench. 2. Crit on crit on crit on crit. Pretty bad. Plus, not prepping right for Delmise. The Gouging Fire was good. I'm glad that I got the Heatran and Gouging off. Doing step 1 before step 2 with the Urbombi would have probably been pretty good for me, even though the Tink is dead, as we can see. I don't even remember how that happened. I was too busy talking. So there's a lot that you can take away from this game. Also, be awake. Any closing remarks?
My gosh. Well,
any closing remarks?
Thanks everybody for playing your games.
Alright, he thanked us all for playing our games, because some people did not. Thank you so much for tuning into the channel for Week 7. Come back next week to see us take on Venus Canucks in his for Week 8. Like this video if you have not already. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, only if you want to, but please do, because the channel goal for 2025 is 200 subs. I think you can get there, and with your help we can definitely do it. Hit that bell so you don't miss out on an upload, and I will see you for Week 8. Take care of yourselves.